This is the URBEX adventure in Bath. This video carries on from the lift adventure in Bath which I did 2 years ago, and just like last time we've got a special guest, which is Urban Odyssey. A new type of lift. This is the ultimate lift. We've never found a lift as good as this before. Look at that for a lift. Best lift ever. Oh. So then we go along to Bath Spa Historic Roman Baths Museum, which is currently closed due to coronavirus. We go across the road from the museum and along into an unfinished part of the museum currently being renovated. Notice they're keeping the old walls, but the interior of the museum is a new metal frame which seems a bit like fakery to me. And they're putting metal inside, so they're keeping an old facade with a brand new interior. So the facade's just going to be on its own and it'll be a self-supporting interior. Let's carry on taking a look around. Sub-basement floor. And now go down to the sub-basement level, where we managed to get into some secret tunnels underneath the streets of Bath. How far does it actually go? What the fuck? We discovered a secret passage. Holy fuck! Is that a museum? And we go through the tunnels and we managed to find ourselves in the museum itself. But we found ourselves behind the glass barriers of the museum, meaning we're actually standing in the museum exhibit.
Right there, Romans, like hundreds and hundreds of years ago when they occupied Bath, they would have bathed in this. This would have been filled. You could see steam emitting right now, natural steam.
That was weird that we ended up here. Let's go and taking a look around. Ugh, yum, yum, yum. And the tunnels continue. Let's explore them. And we go along to a pump room. The museum still features the natural occurring spa water coming up from underground, which gets pumped round to where the Roman pools are. And also the water has to be pumped out again, and also pumps taking the water to the modern day Bath Spa swimming pool, which we'll come on to later. Here I are. Fuck off. So back through the exhibit and take a look the other way through the museum tunnels. See, it goes on much further this way as well. And we found a Roman bath, which is in his off-limit area to the museum. So that's a bit that's not in the actual museum, that's it.
See, but they have...
We're getting to see a historic Roman bath that the general public at Visit Museum never even get to see. And we came and take a look around and we ended up in the public area of the museum. And this is what it looks like. Here is the historic Bath Spa swimming pool that all of the Romans used to swim in. So we now leave the museum. It's this road's hollow. We're underneath it.
It is.
And we now go along to a quick lift surf. So then we now go to the modern day Bath Spa swimming pool, which is currently closed due to coronavirus. But can we sneak in? Well, to do that, we need to get up to the roofs of Bath. So went up some scaffolding, and once you're on the roofs of Bath, you can travel all over Bath across the rooftops. So let's go and explore. and we went along and managed to find a rooftop terrace with hot tub. We were about to go in the hot tub, but then we thought, we don't think this is a hotel. This seems to be a private person's roof terrace. Oh dear, we better not go that far. So we came looking around the roofs. And along to the swimming pool. It's closed, but can we get in? This would be an epic swimming pool to sneak in. No! No! Oh, so close! So we now got along to the University of Bath. The university is deserted due to coronavirus, so let's go and surf the counterweight of one of the lifts here. This is how we have fun in Bath University. Thank you, Bath University, for providing this toy. Welcome to the science block. Do you want to sniff some chemicals from there? There's got some white weird chemicals coming out of that air conditioning. And let's now go on the roof of the university. Thank you to Bath University for providing this playground. On the roof of Bath University. Science block roof. There's lots of science stuff on it. This roof is a really nice place to relax. And along to an old Otis gated lift that's been turned into a dumbwaiter only. Oh no, it's a dumbwaiter. Dumbwaiter, Otis. Hydro. Oh, does that safety brake it? What fuck, that safety brakes it. And back up. Nice button panel. A lot faster on the way up. And along to the chimney at the university, which Urban Odyssey managed to climb.
It's my type of education, guys.
So then I leave Bath and go back to London. And in London I meet Jordan. And we go along to a building site with an old chimney to climb. Let's climb it. Albertov chimney, you get a nice view.
Get a picture.
And from up here, we look down on the building site and see it as some climbing frames. So we go down the chimney and go and climb the cranes. That's the carriage, which we could surf if we could drive it. We managed to get up the crane, but sadly the cab was locked. We did actually find a way into the cab, but at that point we were caught by security. Oh dear. It's security encounter time. How will it go this time? Well, security thought I could citizens arrest for trespass, which they can't. Too late we're caught. We could have got to that cab. We've got that long gap up there to a cab, but no, we're caught. Mission failed. Well, we did the chimney.
Wait there.
Yeah, we're sorry to inconvenience you.
It's not about inconvenience, I don't know.
I've taken some pictures, so I'm sorry to...
Don't. Stay there.
Security also threatened to release their dog, which is something which is not legal for them to do.
Let me some mistake, I'll look there.
No, you can't. By law, you can't let a dog off the lead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah?
You can't detain us unless we've done something criminal.
That's it, yeah.
It's trespass.
I understand, I'm very sorry about the trespassing.
Well, there's your criminal offence there. So
Well, we haven't actually done a criminal offence. We didn't break entry.
don't backchat me.
Backchat
Shut up
you.
and sit down.
Me and George made a run for it. He hasn't done an offence. He hasn't done an offence.
You ain't been off now, no! Let me! No!
He hasn't done an offence. He hasn't made an offence. And I managed to get over the fence and escape the site. But waiting for me over the fence was Mr. Flippy, an ordinary resident that seemed to also think he could detain for civil trespass. Oh dear.
Until they come out.
Let's let you speak, listen.
Still, until they come out.
No, let me finish.
Listen, before
Let
I
me
get
finish.
you,
I haven't done anything criminal,
Listen.
so you can't
Listen.
citizens arrest.
I am a close protection guy. Before I knock you out, you just come here.
Excuse me, was that assault? Did you just threaten violence?
Yes.
Even if he was doing citizens arrest, that gives no right to drag someone about. It only gives the right to hold someone still until the police arrive. If you citizens arrest, you can't drag. If you citizens
Listen,
arrest,
I'm a close protection guy. I
Yeah,
can
can
get
you-
you down in a minute. If you want me to get you
Can I
down,
see your SIA?
I can get you.
And then Mr. Flippy decided to flip me over. This was the most weirdest and shocking thing that's happened to me on a security encounter. I want to see SIA.
You want me to get you down?
No. Okay, how's assault? How's assault? How's assault?
I said stay here.
I want to see
until
SIA.
these guys come out.
SIA.
Stay.
Amazingly, he didn't actually hurt me, but nevertheless, it was still bloody assault. He did some sort of weird wrestling move on me and somehow flipped me all the way over head over heels, and I landed on my back on the floor. I don't know how I wasn't hurt by that. This guy seemed to think he could do whatever he wanted.
If you don't live here, what the fuck you doing here?
Climbing the crane
Why?
for in my personal interest.
Personal interest, yeah?
But then when the police arrived, he suddenly changed his story and claimed he'd citizens arrested me because he thought I might have stolen his shopping. It's an excuse by him to get himself out of any trouble.